Welcome to Fit to Go. Every year as spring and summer approach, many riders look forward to taking their horses to events, shows and competitions. Whether it's just days hacking out with friends, pony club gymkhanas or even international eventing, there are some fundamentally important preparations you need to remember to protect your horse's health before they leave home. One of the major health risks posed to horses is infectious disease. These are diseases which can be caught from mingling with other horses or entering new environments. But it's really important to remember as well that even if your horse doesn't travel, if they come into contact with horses that have, or even with equipment that's left the home patch, they could still be at risk of infection. Perhaps the most important infectious disease is influenza, which is commonly called equine flu. I've come to the Animal Health Trust to meet Dr. Richard Newton. He's the head of epidemiology and disease surveillance here. Hi Richard.
Hi Emma.
Firstly, could you tell us how equine flu is spread?
Equine flu is a highly infectious respiratory disease of horses, and like human flu, the virus invades and infects the respiratory tract, where it replicates and then it re-emerges and is shed by the horse as that animal starts to cough and sneeze. So lots of the virus is getting out into the environment, and it can contaminate that environment, including human hands that might be moving between horses, and it also can get into the air and move reasonably long distances, so you don't have to have direct contact between horses in order to get flu to transmit.
And I guess even things like tack and saddles and things, if you transmitted those between horses, it can spread on there.
Movement of tack and bridles and bits between an infected horse to a non-infected horse will be sufficient to spread this virus and cause a new infection. But it's really the coughing by the horse that is the means by which this virus is getting out into the environment.
And do all horses need to be vaccinated?
In populations where animals may be moving out and having contact with other animals and are at risk of contracting equine flu and bringing it back to their home populations, it's really important that that population in its entirety is vaccinated, because only then can we create this concept of herd immunity. If the odd animal is left unvaccinated, that, if you like, becomes a victim and will go down with flu, and that's really important because that animal will produce a lot of virus for a number of days.
And what should owners do if they want to get their horses protected from flu and fit to go out and about?
Well, they should be reviewing the policy on the premises where they are, and they should be looking to get their animals protected using vaccination, and in order to do this they should contact their veterinary surgeon, and through advice from them they can decide that they want to start a vaccination programme or at least initiate some boosting in order to maximise the immunity that they're getting from their vaccination. It's also really important that they think about the season and what they're doing with their animals, and to vaccinate strategically ahead of that so that their animals are best protected when they're at highest risk. And going to shows and events is a high risk time for spreading flu.
Thanks very much, Richard. Remember to talk to your vet about the importance of flu vaccination. It's vital that you ensure that your horses are fit to go out and about and protected from flu. Thanks for watching, and we hope that you all have lots of safe, successful and enjoyable trips with your horse.